A lot of these are going to be things you're going to set up, and they're going to maybe pay you out in the long term. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes. These maybe won't even necessarily pay your rent for a little while. But the idea is that through multiple streams of income, you will eventually be able to hopefully afford your life, as long as you're living within your means, and you're not just trying to be like an influencer who needs to travel the world constantly off other people's donations. Anyway, number 1, sell music and merchandise. This is the number 1 most obvious thing. Is if you're a musician, you should sell your music and your merch. There's tons of options for you to do this. You could sell your music on the internet, on websites like Bandcamp. You get your stuff up on streaming websites. There's tons and tons and tons of places for you to be selling digital music. And then you have physical music that you could be selling to people. You could be selling your music at shows. You could be selling your music at flea markets, things like that. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's tons of events like art shows or whatever around your city and around your area where people are going and setting up their tables and selling their wares, and you could go do that too. I've sold music at comic conventions before. I mean, not a lot, but some, you know. There's lots of opportunities out there. Make t-shirts, whatever. Just get out there and just try to sell your music and your merchandise to people. Number 2, play gigs. You should be out there playing gigs. You should be out there playing music for people. Now, you could do original gigs. Original gigs don't necessarily pay as well as some other options, but if you're growing your musical brand and you're making even a $5 or $10 while you're out there, that's pretty good. Also, if you're out playing your original music, it's a great place to sell your music and sell your merchandise. You could do cover gigs. If you can get into the circuit in your local city to do the cover gig thing, they can make decent money. I know some musicians that make $200 a night for about 3 hours of playing. Obviously, it depends on the city that you're in. It depends on the places that you're playing, but sometimes that involves food. Sometimes that involves alcohol. It's obviously all different depending on the situation, and you got to know a lot of cover songs. And I mean like a lot of cover songs. And it's got to be the cover songs that the people want to hear. You know, it's got to be the songs that'll get people all turned up. That's the kind of stuff you need to know. But if you have a backlog of cover songs that you know, like hours and hours of cover songs, it could be an option for you. You could also maybe look at being a wedding band. There's bands that get paid a fair amount of money to go and play weddings. This is kind of the same thing as being a cover band. You got to know a lot of covers because you got to want to play the songs the people at the wedding want to hear, and you'll probably have to learn specific songs that the people getting married want to have played at their thing. But it's an option, and I know people that make money off of this, bands that make a living off of this. There's one touring band, I can't remember who they are anymore. They were talking about how they're like a touring originals band, but then when they're not trying to make a go of their original stuff, they all supplement their income by being professional wedding band. That's it. They're just like a professional wedding band that also is like trying to be a rock band that's making a go of it. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. Number 3, start a YouTube channel. I know. Y'all are sick of hearing it, but you should start a YouTube channel. Now, you don't start making money off of YouTube channels until you have 1,000 subscribers and you reach over 4,000 watch hours in a year. That's gonna take time, it's gonna take effort, but the cool thing about a YouTube channel is it allows you to put out alternate content that is not just your music, that helps you grow a fan base and helps you build your brand in a way to interact with a different audience that can help you grow over time. I think a YouTube channel is something that every musician should have, every band should have, but don't just put up your music videos and go, why am I not getting thousands and thousands of likes on my music videos? People want to grow closer to artists, and the digital age makes it so much easier for people to get nice and close and know everything about the musicians and the creators that they like. And a YouTube channel is a great avenue for you to do that, to get out and start interacting with people and building a closer relationship. And that's how you build fans, which over time means that, you know, if people like your videos, you'll get the watch hours, you'll get the subscribers, suddenly you'll be making AdSense. When they play ads on your videos, you'll make a bit of money. Potentially you could get sponsors. It also could lead to merch sales. It could lead to increased streams. It could lead to just general growth. So I think a YouTube channel is a great thing to do. You just need to find out who you are and what you like and what your personal brand is, and try to find ways to make content around that. I mean, for example, look at what I do. I'm making videos about the music industry and recording and stuff, and that's not exactly my music, but I'm still putting out the music too, and it's all kind of goes together and works towards the brand that is me. So I would suggest that you probably should now go immediately after this video. Wait till the video's over though. Don't leave now. You should go, and you should probably start a YouTube channel. Number 4, teach. If you're a person who feels that you can teach another human being how to do something, you can teach them. You can teach music theory, You could teach how to play an instrument. You could do singing lessons, which I know is an instrument, but all I'm saying is if you have a skill set in music, you could teach that to someone else who wants to learn that skill set. You can do this in person in your home city by posting ads or doing, on Kijiji or whatever, or reaching out in Facebook groups, or you could even do online teaching. There's definitely a niche for that. I know some people that do Skype lessons. The potential to make money teaching music or teaching another skill is there, and you could do it right from your home. So, that could be a way that you can make some money. Me personally, I don't know if I want to be a teacher, but hey, it's there. It's always there. Number 5, streaming live. Twitch, Mixer, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. There are like a ton of places that you could just be streaming live on the internet. Now this could be playing music, which is what I do. I stream music on Twitch, but this could be playing video games. This could be like just chatting, just hang out with people. You could read books live on the internet. You could do whatever you like and whatever kind of resonates with your brand, but the option is there. If you stream on Twitch and you become affiliated, people can subscribe to your channel and you make a monthly payment. As long as they stay subscribed to your channel, people can donate money to you. It's like a digital tip jar thing for your performances. It's really cool, and it's a great way to grow your brand and grow your fan base. So you can see how these are kind of like, they spitball into one another, and it's like I can make a bit of money, and I can also grow my fan base, which can work on my career, which can help me grow bigger, which means I have the potential to maybe make some more money. It's not all about money, but it's all about growing yourself. So, streaming live on the internet, I'm a big fan of. And I have a video about getting started on that, if that's something you're curious about, that you can watch. It's there or there somewhere. There's a thing. Yeah, you can go watch that. Make and sell sample packs or sound effects. This is a cool idea that I haven't done, but I know that people sell sound effect packs and sample packs. Drummers, you could make sample packs of your drum kits and you could sell them. The sound effects, if you have a good out in the world recording device, you could go and you could record all kinds of weird sound effects and you could sell them as sample packs and sound effect packs. I don't know if this makes a lot of money, but who knows? If it's something you put up there and it becomes a digital product that just exists, maybe over time it just brings in a little bit of that extra cash flow. Who knows? Next thing you know, you could be doing sound design on some big movies. Just saying that the option's there. 7, sell gear. If you have extra gear lying around that you don't use, you could get rid of it. You could sell it to someone who would use it. Go on Kijiji, go on reverb.com, lots of places to sell gear. And if you are really trying to get after it, you could go find gear that other people aren't using and you could buy it or procure it or trade for it or whatever. Don't steal. That's not what I just realized that maybe seemed like I was suggesting that you steal from people. Don't steal from people. Do not steal things from people. Compensate people in whatever way. I'm not here to judge. But if you can get gear that is worth more, you can either fix it up and resell it, or you can just sell it for more. Who knows? You could become a gear reseller, and before you know it, you now have a music store. You're a music store guy. It's always an option. Number 8, fix gear for other musicians. Are you handy with a soldering iron? Do you understand how wires work? Do you own a screwdriver? Maybe you can fix gear for other musicians. I'll tell you what, knowing how to fix your own gear, I think, is a critically important skill to have. But I know lots of people who they can't be arsed to do it themselves. So maybe if you can do a guitar setup, if you know how to fix broken amplifiers, if you know how to resolder pedals that aren't working, you could just charge other people to fix their gear for them. I know musicians that pay for that stuff. So if you're a little handy and you got a few tools and you got the patience to want to do that stuff, you could fix gear for other people and that could make you a bit extra scratch. All I'm saying. Number 9, affiliate marketing. Ah yes, the wonderful, the most devious of the things to make money on the internet. Affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing actually can be a decent way to make money if it's something that you want to invest time and effort into. It's definitely not something that's going to pay out early, and if you do start, it will take time to make money. But if it's something that you're interested in internet marketing, then that's a potential for you to do that. And what I would suggest is you focus on music-related stuff. You could be trying to hustle online guitar courses, you could be trying to hustle music gear for other websites. There's lots of options, and I know if you've set up that YouTube channel once this video is done, and you're getting some views, you can sign up to become an Amazon affiliate, and you can basically link to the gear that you use or to music instruments that you do reviews of, maybe, or whatever, or strings that you use. or whatever, and you could be potentially making a small percentage of every sale that is made through your affiliate links. If you've got the time and the patience to want to figure out affiliate marketing, that's a way to make money on the internet. I've moved. I slid. I gotta slid my way back. Number 10, use your skills to work for other people. That's right, you probably have a skill set, whether you know it or not. What are things that you know how to do that maybe some other people don't know how to do? You could sell those skills to other musicians or other people to make money. Can you write ad copy? Maybe. Are you good with Photoshop? Perhaps. Do you edit video? I don't know. These are suggestions of things that you could do for other people. You could reach out to bands and see if they need logos made. You could reach out to bands and see if they need a social media manager. If people want lyric videos done. If people want you to write songs for them. I'm just saying, there's lots of options here. You could write ebooks. That should have been earlier. That should have been earlier in the teaching section. For me later, when I'm editing this, in the teaching section, be like, also you could write an ebook about something that you're knowledgeable on and sell it on Amazon. Aha! Okay, back to what I was saying. You could record music if you have any sort of gear or you have a studio. You can always record other bands. You could produce music for other people. You can edit their recordings. You can mix. You can master. Do you have these skills or any of these skills? Really, any skill will do. You could market these skills to other musicians and you could make money doing that. Not everything you do has to necessarily be playing music. There are other options out there. You could be a well-rounded person with lots of different skills and abilities and hobbies, and you could turn those into something that makes you money. So take a long, hard look at yourself. After this video, once you've set up your YouTube channel, sit down and take a long, hard look at yourself and say, who am I? After your existential crisis is over, pick a couple things that you're good at and see if you can market those skills, and then have them work in tandem with your music brand. Because it all ties together to your personal brand of you as a person and a musician. So there you go.
You just described giving up on your dream of being a musician and getting a real job.
No, you gotta do all the things. All the things. And a bonus one, number 11. That's right, I got a bonus for you. Royalties. Now, as a musician, you can make money off of royalties. There are lots of different kinds of royalties. It's very complicated, and there's a lot of information to cover with royalties. However, I recently made a video about royalties that you can watch on the internet, and you should go watch it because it's good, and it's a really in-depth dive into royalties, which is a great way to make money as a musician, and kind of like the number one main way that is like thought of as making music for musicians. So you go watch that video after this one.